Welcome to the 5th installment of the Average Ghost Podcast. I am joined here with or by, whichever you prefer, Dylan Cabral, my co-host.
This is Aaron Newman, Dylan Cabral, 5th episode. What's up, guys?
Woo! First milestone.
Sorry we're a little late on this one. Odd numbers for days.
Yeah, because I'm a fucking asshole.
Yeah, for you guys who don't know, Aaron is remote podcasting. Well, it's all remote because we do this shit over Skype. But he's in Texas right now, hanging out with the in-laws. How the fuck was that drive?
That drive sucked dick. So much fucking dick. It's like, it says it's 9.5 hours, but it's through the flattest, most boring country in the entire world. So it sucks.
Like Kansas.
Yeah, but Oklahoma is worse.
It's just is it?
Yeah, and then northern Texas is just the same. So it doesn't really start to do anything until you get up to West Texas where they live.
Yeah. It's probably good though, man. I mean, that drive's shitty, but it's probably worth the recharge. I got that shit while we were in Kansas. It's nice. I got a good backup drive, 1 terabyte filled with energy that lasted me about 4 fucking days when I got back here.
Yeah.
But it's been pretty nice. It was nice. I'm excited. Tomorrow's my last day before I go on my little
Christmas break
vacation. Yeah, dude. That's one thing that really I'm stoked about is my job. I bust my ass all year, work overtime, more weekends than not, just killing it all the time, killing myself. But we do get pretty much a mandatory vacation towards the end of the year. And it's nice to fucking take a deep breath, drink some coffee, hit the mountain, watch some funny movies.
That's one thing I'm bummed about is that snowboarding. Like, I miss that shit so much.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to snowboard when everywhere's flat.
You just fucking get an ice block, just chip it off in the front yard and hope it stays around for 20 minutes.
Yep, pretty much. And then run and slide on my knees, power slide.
Well, I didn't realize how much I missed it because it had been so long since I had gone last. But last year I fucking went hard for 5 days. I was up on the mountain every day.
Yeah.
It was just Instagram photos because I'm super gay and beers at the lodge. And dude, it was killer, man. It's fun.
I can't fucking wait to go back. Tess said one of the first things she wants to do when she gets back from this fucking gay-ass deployment is go skiing or snowboarding. So dude, I'm down with that shit.
Dude, it's honestly the best thing. I like it too because I'm I like to be around people, but I don't like to necessarily be talking to people all the time. I like to enjoy my silence next to everyone that I enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm a really extroverted person a lot of the time. I can talk to people for hours, but then I get home, man, I just need to take a deep breath, maybe do the dishes or some shit, that house, that homeowner life stuff.
Homeowner life, adulting.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly, those adult things don't really beat me up so much. It's
the bills.
Bills are fucking bills. Yeah, they just kick your ass. But
bills ruin adulting.
There with people. What was that you're saying?
Bills ruin adulting.
Oh, they do. So
it wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for bills.
I can eat cookies for breakfast if I want to. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to be up on the mountain because I get to be next to people I enjoy, but it's I'm really at the control of my own because I get to, to some people being lazy and don't want to hit another run. I'm like, fuck you. I'm about to jump on Time Mill right now and go kill the backside for, the backside.
A good couple hours.
Yeah, it's the best. You can just put your fucking music in, or I usually don't even put music. Just
you don't need it, man. Just the fucking
sun reflecting off the snow
and that wind blowing through the trees. That's some of the best fucking nature music in the world.
Nothing better, man, than This is gonna sound super gay, but the sunset up the top of Brooks is the sun's going. Oh, panorama. Dude, it's the shit though. It's fucking nice, man. Because once you get up there, it's just It's like the same thing I think of, like once the second you walk into the gym or something like that, you just
Yeah.
get removed from all outside life,
And you can
and
just
you're
go
kind of
fucking
just
ham.
stuck in the task at hand. Which last year the task at hand was snapping my HTC One in half. I was like up in the terrain park, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try and hit this rail, and I I clipped it with the side of my board, and I did a full front flip, landed on my back. And my first thing was like, oh, check my backpack. Did I smash my GoPro? Oh shit. Oh shit. And then like I checked everything. I was like, everything's good. And then I pulled my phone out and it was cracked at a 45.
Oh, fuck.
And it was still working. I was like, what the
What?
fuck? It didn't work until I dropped it later that week. Like,
Oh,
it's just
shit.
like I like was like holding it, the time when you're so fucking tired, but you still happen to be on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you just like slips out of your hand, and that thing fucking broke. It was
Oh,
done
fuck.
for.
Yeah, I gotta go get a new phone because Samsung can't seem to get its fucking shit together. Fuck you, Samsung.
What they do? I mean, what
My-
not what they do? What's your phone do?
It doesn't fucking make or receive phone calls at all. Like, as soon as I press the fucking call button, it's like, nope, I don't know how to receive service anymore. And then it doesn't take pictures. Like, I'll go to open the fucking camera app to take a selfie or cute picture of the dog to send to the wife, and it just turns
Bullshit.
black and freezes my whole fucking phone. So fuck you, Samsung. Get your shit together.
What is that you're drinking?
It is a Ziegenbock. It's a Texas, like, staple.
Well, yeah.
It's
I
fucking
know my buddy
delicious.
from Texas. He's all about that like Shiner Bock or whatever. I never
Oh,
tried
yeah.
it.
It's good.
I heard it's really good. Yeah, that's what I hear.
It's
sure.
a nice Texas amber. Good on you, Zegan.
Ooh, amber. Oh, it's a nice Texas amber.
Amber.
Ooh.
We're fucking retarded. So, I still have... I still have a bunch of those
Are you
things
lagging
you
out,
brought
or
me.
did you just forget what to say? Oh yeah.
And I haven't had the time to have them because of school and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I just enjoyed one, and we'll see how that plays out.
Oh, you just ate one right now?
Mm-hmm.
The in-law party time right now.
Party. Well, I mean, it's hard to fucking unwind and use recreational things when you're on a tight schedule of school, work, dog life, gym. So I figured, fuck it. Now's as good a time as any.
Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks about like working all the fucking time is like, sometimes I would enjoy to just hammer like 30 beers and just be like
Sometimes I would enjoy converting to alcoholism.
just being sloshed. Oh, like no, I was actually like today. It was like, hey, what's a goal of mine for this break? And I was like, I need to get shit faced because I just haven't done it in so long. Like I got drunk with you when we were there, and like that was pretty much it for the last 4 months. I swear.
Yeah.
Like Halloween, we had a fat bash here, but next to that, I don't
Was it the
drink,
fucking
man.
the hobo party?
It was supposed to be, yeah. So for the listeners out there, my buddy Jordan, shout out to Jordan Tisdale.
Woot woot.
He's the reason we're gonna be trying to put this thing on Stitcher. His whole goal when I was buying this house was he wanted to buy like 50 white trash flamingos and put them in the front, like the fucking front lawn of my house, and then he wanted to buy like a burn barrel and just have a hobo party in my house like, before there was anything in it. Just have people come in here and just break everything. Super excited about that.
That would have been
Oh my-
super awesome as a homeowner.
Oh my god, dude! No, like it actually wasn't that bad. Like Halloween, I was really stressed out the first little bit. I really hadn't even had a beer. At some point, I had to drive this underage fucking hammered chick who's dressed like a minion home because she's throwing up in the hallway.
Oh
and
my
fucking
God.
crying, just.
I've got alcohol poisoning. I'm gonna die.
Dude, it's like by 9 p.m. she's fucking hammered, like blackout drunk. By
I mean,
9
that sounds
p.m.
that sounds like my underage years. So,
Yeah,
I
I guess.
mean,
Yeah, I feel it. I mean,
and then
anytime
even-
I got to drink.
and then
Yeah,
even
I
in the
was-
army, like you just slam shit. We used to play Edward 40 Hands and then kill a bottle of fucking Everclear before we'd even go out.
Oh my god, dude, yeah. I am the biggest lightweight with any substance. I cannot handle it. Like
That's good. That means
beer,
you're using it in
whiskey,
moderation.
anything. Yeah. Dylan doesn't have a substance abuse issue. I'm gonna check that off on the list when I go into my therapist.
Yes.
Cha-ching.
No substance abuse. I use it just enough.
I know. I almost feel sad because every time they give me that little paper, and it's like, has anyone expressed to you that you have substance abuse issues? And I'm like, I have to circle the never, and I'm like, I'm not doing it right, man. Like, I need to step
Apparently, I'm
my
not
game
living
up.
right. You
This
haven't
pussy
lived
over
unless you
here.
have substance abuse issues.
Unless you have substance abuse issues. Hey, fucking men.
Oh my god.
God damn. What have you been up to since I left Kansas?
The same goddamn thing. Like,
Right, just eating clean and having bronchitis.
yeah, that shit fucking sucked. I don't know if it was bronchitis because I never got like that hound dog style cough, but it was just the dripping nose and
Oh,
sore
nasty.
throat, just waking up in the morning and the pillow's fucking glued to your face because you've got a snot sickle running down.
Does this turn you on listening? Oh my goodness. That's got to be a wondrous thing to listen to.
Yeah, that fucking sucked dick. I wasn't
Jesus
a fan of
Christ.
that. It's still kind of here. I wake up and cough some green shit up every now and then, but for the most
Yeah,
part, I think it's gone.
I've had a nasty cough for a while. It's killing me, man. I'm just like Ricola. I should pretty much buy stock in them because I'm just buying cough drops like every fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just lost my train of thought. Yep,
But don't do that.
coughing
This is a
and
podcast. People want to
Ricola.
listen to it.
Yeah, and I shouldn't fucking fuck it up.
Definitely not. Did you watch those fucking fights, man?
I
Please
did.
tell me you watched.
I watched
Oh
the
my
fights.
God. Where'd you watch them at?
We watched them here. They were fucking Fox free fights, so we just
Yeah, it was just
pulled them up.
I was searching high and low to find a fucking place to watch them. I was like, God damn it, Dylan!
So you
should just
felt-
get cable TV, you cheap bitch.
Cable's fucking stupid, man. You shouldn't have to pay
Oh.
for basic fucking cable. You
Yeah.
shouldn't.
I
It
don't
should
know
just
if
be
you- I
rabbit
think
ears.
You can get like a fancy antenna, but I don't know. I like to hang out with people when I'm watching it, but I also
Yeah.
like to be semi-quiet. So we did like the next best thing. Isn't that funny? Yeah.
Come hang around, but shut the fuck up.
Hey, people, chill with me, but shut your fucking mouth. I'm paying attention.
I'm gonna listen to it on mute too, so that I can work on my fucking analyst bullshit.
So I've listened to like the Jet and Mill Creek. I'm getting a little echo. What's that going on?
The echo? I don't know. It could just be fucking Skype being stupid as fuck. 'Cause Skype sucks
Goddamn
dick.
Skype, you bitch.
Step your game up, Skype. You and Samsung.
What was that?
I said step
Oh,
your
you
game
and
up,
Samsung.
Skype.
Yeah,
You and
both.
Samsung.
Yeah. Oh, so like, there's the Jet and Mill Creek. Is that sports bar I was telling you about?
The super
like,
ritzy fucking douche nozzle
not-
place.
It's not that ritzy. It's very much a sports bar, you know. So
Yeah.
loud fucking people.
Fucking
Just
cheering
all the fair
for.
weather fans of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the Fox fight, so no one fucking showed up. So instead of going there, we went to the place next door. This is a place called Elliott Bay. It's kind of like the only hipster shining spot in like Mill Creek,
Yeah.
because Mill Creek's all like hoity-toity, like
It's
oh,
all
we
upper
have
middle class. They don't understand the hipster life.
we have an LA Fitness and everyone can afford it. Oh, we only go there once a month. Yeah, that's Mill Creek. There's a fucking country club here, guys. Just so you know, Jesus Christ! Like I
Boo.
live in the opposite of ghetto, but
That's not saying
Which is
much. There's a
nice.
fucking country club on Fort Riley, and you saw that shithole.
yeah, but it's a nice country club in Mill Creek. Like fancy shit.
So our country clubs aren't good enough for you. I see.
No, they're not. No,
Okay.
Aaron, I'm an elitist when it comes to country clubs, even though I've never been to one. I'm an elitist.
Country club elitist.
But there's this place next to it. It's called Elliott Bay Pizza and Pasta, and they just like kill it on food. And then they always have like a bunch of beers on tap too. So I got there. I got my I got a stout on nitro. Shit's I fucking love stouts and nitro. I love both of them. All of these things.
All
the
of them.
things in my mouth.
All of them.
Wonderful. But we managed to get the lady to turn the fights on, and they were silent. So I was like, oh, this is badass. Like, I don't actually, because when they say you're trying to like analyze a fight, not listening to it like helps you be less swayed by like impacts of punches
And people
the
going,
crowd
oh,
screaming.
yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my
Oh,
god! He
that punch
hit
did
him with a
absolutely
jab.
nothing, but we're gonna fucking scream about
A
it.
fucking jab! He's dead. His face is melting off. Oh.
That doesn't happen unless you Josh Koscheck versus GSP.
Just jabs him in the eyeball
Jabbed him into the
forever.
hunchback of Notre Dame.
It looked like he had an ass growing around his eyeball. Like his eyeball was the sphincter, and his upper eyelid and lower eyelid were Narnar
Butt
Kim
cheeks.
Kardashian butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks. Motherfucker looked like a fucking red-butted baboon.
Yeah, so I didn't pay attention to the chick fight because I'm a sexist asshole. That's why. And
The chick fights were
that
alright.
fucking-
They kind of went a little hard. They definitely
Which one did
looked
you watch?
brand
The
new.
Kaufman one versus the other chick, or the one that was on the main card?
The main card one. We only watched the
yeah.
main card, but I mean,
Yeah,
they
me
both
too.
looked brand new. Like you could tell that it was one of their debuts in the UFC, and the other one just, I don't know, she didn't put it on. But I mean, they still swung. They went out there and
Yeah.
tried to fucking knock each other's head off, but they just
I
didn't
saw
look technical
intermittent
at
parts
all.
of it. There was also cheese bread in front of me, so I was like, cheese bread, chick fight. Cheese bread, chick fight. I picked the cheese bread.
Bam, we just lost like
cover
5 listeners.
Carbs. If you cover carbs and fat, it's like my favorite thing because I'm a fat piece of shit. So I'm just gonna just gobble it like dick.
Oh,
And did you watch that Nate Diaz versus?
oh my
Michael
fucking god, Nate
fight, though?
Diaz just
Oh
killed
my
that
God.
shit. Killed it.
Dude, that honestly could be in my top 3 favorite fights of this whole year.
Their boxing is
watching
just
Nate
always on
Diaz.
point.
Yeah, well, Michael Johnson was game as fuck too. I was watching a video today of him sparring with Nikki Holtzkin, who is the former champion for Glory kickboxing. He just
Mhm.
lost while we were down there, on a decision. Actually,
Were those the
I don't
fights
know.
that you wanted to try and watch, but nobody
Yeah.
watches fucking Glory fights?
no, actually, maybe he did win, and it was just a really like what's
Shitty
the
win.
word I'm looking for? No, the decision controversial. It was
Oh.
a controversial decision, so they think he should have lost, I guess. But he's just this dude. I don't know. He's probably from Croatia or some shit, and he's got like maybe he's Dutch. I don't know. They're pretty much the same thing, right? Croatia.
I
Dutch,
guess
whatever.
so. They're all over there on another
He's got
continent.
like a flat top, but he's a savage. And,
So he
he's
looked like that
top
fucking blonde
sucker.
dude from the old Street Fighters.
Yeah, pretty much, except for the less bulky, more hipster version of it. Like, yeah. But I saw a video of him sparring with Michael Johnson, and Michael Johnson was putting it on him, and he was like, and Nikki Holtzkin's a savage. Like, he'll murder a bitch. But I
Yeah.
saw him catch Michael Johnson with like this 3-piece combo, just like uppercut, or it was like a cross uppercut, and then just this gnarly left hook. And like Michael Johnson got all stumbled. I was like, damn, Nikki, putting it on it. Like, fucking
Laying down the boxing.
taking him out because slavery's gone. He must be mad, and I guess he hit Michael Johnson for it.
Oh shit.
Oh goodness. Yeah, that was hey guys, that was really racist.
Ooh.
sorry, not sorry. No, dude, they were fucking going ham though. Those two motherfuckers, 3 rounds nonstop punching each other's face balls. Just no, just bam.
Yeah.
Dude, I just love watching Nate Diaz when he rises to the occasion.
Oh,
when
yeah.
he's himself. You know,
When he
he's
fucking
talking
comes
shit
to
in
play. Yeah.
he's like talking shit in the ring, like, "What, bitch? Oh, did I hurt you? Oh, I see, I rocked you right there." Like,
Pointing
he's
at
just
his fucking eye that he keeps popping with that jab.
dude, such a savage, man, and he was just putting it on him. And
Oh,
now
yeah.
that he calls out Conor McGregor, like, "What, bitch?"
And they have
What,
to
bitch?
bleep out fucking
The whole
75% of his goddamn
thing.
speech.
The whole fucking thing. Joe Rogan said on his podcast, he was like, they were screaming in Joe's ear, like, "Take the mic away from him, cut him off." And Rogan's just like, I'm not cutting him off, man. Like, just can't do it.
Yeah.
So great, dude. But so apparently people are thinking that's the fight with Conor McGregor, the next one, and I think that's probably a good idea because the other 2 matchups that Conor McGregor could get are like
Bullshit.
pretty scary for him.
Oh,
no, they're
scary
not
for
bullshit. They're really not working in his favor. Like Frankie Edgar will put the pressure on him, and he's a savage. But I think he's small enough and he gets hit enough that there's a possibility that McGregor can put him out. I really
Yeah.
think there's a possibility, and I'd probably actually pick McGregor to win that fight, even
Yeah.
though Frankie Edgar has proven himself to me time and time again. McGregor is going to have a hard time with he's not going to have a hard time with anyone in the featherweight division. I think they're all like high level fighters, but like he's just too big, man, and he's good. And
He'd
his
have no
kicks are
problem
flashy
going up
as
to
shit,
fucking
and he
lightweight.
sets up that gnarly left hand. Sorry, what were you saying?
He'd have no problem going up to lightweight, so it kind of just makes sense.
Well, yeah, but his other predicted fight, was Rafael dos Anjos.
Oh yeah, and he'd get fucking annihilated.
Cowboy. And I was like, oh my god, do not make McGregor fight him. We want him to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Just like Rafael dos Anjos, like trains with Rafael Cordero, gnarly striking coach.
Yeah.
Kings MMA, just a beast of a camp. That's where Verdun trains. Just fucking murderers.
Yeah.
Beneil Dariush trains there. Just savages. And then he also happens to be like really good at jiu-jitsu. And he works with Nick Curson. Nick Curson is like the next level strength conditioning coach. Like his whole game is just training to make
you
people
could tell when he fucking
faster.
When he walked into that fucking cage, he looked like a goddamn animal. Like that was the stockiest motherfucker I've seen step into the cage in a while. Aside from Sage Northcutt, but Sage Northcutt is like a fucking. He looks like one of those. He looks like one of those kids that his parents made him start weightlifting at like 2 years old.
Yeah, dude, it's like if they took the Ken doll and then just stuffed it with bricks. That's what he looks like. He's fucking so jacked. I watched this interview with him where he's like 13 years old, and all he does is say like, yes, sir, to these people. They're just like, hey, could you just show us a spinny kick right now? And he's like, oh, yes, sir.
Oh man!
And then they're like, who's the person? He's like at a premiere of a movie he had acted in.
Yeah.
And they're like, who's the person that you would date on the cast? And he's like, oh, probably Bella Thorne, sir. And then he's like, you're aware she's standing right behind you, right? And he's like, oh, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But do you see how fucking jacked I am? I don't give a fuck.
He's 13 years old, still has the same haircut he's rocking today at 19. Like, for sure you need...
For sure that haircut looks like your mom does it.
Mom? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'd like the same exact haircut you've given me since I was 5 years old. Yes, ma'am.
Would you spike my hair, please, ma'am? Ma'am, please, would you spike it? Thank you, ma'am.
Let me bleach the tips.
Respectfully, sir, I'm only 19 years old, but I really like this haircut, and thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The guy's like, you're only 13, but you could probably kick my ass, right? And he goes like, oh, yes, sir. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh my god.
His dad ever taught him, it's like,
yes, sir.
Like, you see these weights? Lift those weights and only say yes, sir. Beat you with this belt made of marble.
Oh shit! But back to fucking God damn it! What's his name? It's the Brazilian dude. What the fuck?
Rafael dos Anjos.
Yes, Rafael dos Anjos.
Dude, everyone's always like, I think he's on some shit. But it's like, if you look at him for his last 6 fights, he's that cut in every fight. And he just gets a little more cut every single fight. Like, I don't think he's doing shit. And I think he just happens to be genetically built like Frankenstein. And he also happens to murder people with his speed and power. Like, I think I see him as like the first... I see him as like the first guy in the UFC. Okay, not the first guy probably, but it's like he's really winning because of his speed and athleticism. His techniques are there too, but instead of him being a technique-based fighter, he seems to be built off of his strength and conditioning. Like that's his platform. And then that's what he uses to just murder people's faces and just tear their dicks off like chimpanzees.
Yeah.
God, he's a fucking savage.
If he gets his technique a little more dialed in, then he's gonna be like unstoppable. No fucking, no question.
I think he is already. If you see that knee that he hit the fucking Cowboy with,
oh yeah,
like the pointiest knee right to the liver, and Cowboy was like, "Yeah, dude, I could not survive that." Like Cowboy was like, "No, dude, everyone thinks it's the kick that hit me, like because he followed it up with a liver kick."
That kick looked like it hit his arm more than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, it was more blocked, but I definitely think it did some damage. But that knee, man, when I saw that knee, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
my balls hurt, and it's not even anywhere near.
They weren't even harping on that knee too much. Like when they showed the replays, you'd see the knee, but they didn't say anything about it. So I was like, "What? Did you
Yeah,
completely
dude.
miss that shit? Like, that's what did it.
It was fucking brutal. Like just imagine what can I use to describe how pointy his fucking knee was?
I
Just like the base of an axe just being torn into your liver. Like the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah.
Just fucked him up, man. And then he lit him up with like another 3 or 4 punch combo, all landing crisp, just like, hey, eat this sledgehammer to your face.
Yeah.
God damn. It was a really good night of fights. It really sucks. I love Cowboy Cerrone. Like, I've loved him for a long time. Like, he's one of my favorites for at least 5 years, you know.
Yeah.
But man, Rafael dos Anjos is quickly climbing his way into a fighter that I thoroughly enjoy to watch.
Oh yeah.
He's just such a monster.
Yeah, I was really
Goddamn.
disappointed that Cowboy lost too, just because he is such a great fucking personality, and it's hard to not like him.
Yeah, that's fucking. I don't understand how people could not like him because he's just a beer drinking dip. Yeah, let me get my dip ski. He fucking lives on a farm and just beats people's faces in.
Dos Anjos took our jibs.
Dude, I'm really like trying to figure out who he should fight next.
Who, Cerrone or Dos
yeah,
Anjos?
Cerrone. Dos Anjos, I think Connor should go fight him just to see Connor get obliterated, and that way I can make some money throwing down some paper against Connor. Because I really think Rafael dos Anjos is the guy to do it, man.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's the guy. I mean, Connor always has a puncher's chance. It's very possible, but I just do not see anybody walking through Rafael right now. He's just... he is a Greek god among men, just
a Brazilian Greek god.
Poseidon's abs and Zeus's nutsack and just grinding it into people. He's fucking brutal, man.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Yeah. So I pulled up some of these questions. You know, we're gonna do a segment, listeners. I guess we're trying to work on pulling some segments together, so you guys don't have to just listen to us bullshit about nothing for a while. And if you guys have, this will hopefully in the future segue into like a fan questions thing when
that would be fucking
when the
sick.
people who listen to our podcast will actually like the page. That'd be cool because I know there's a lot of you fuckers out there
like our Facebook page.
To like the posts and to like everything, even though you're listening. I mean,
support, damn it.
For real, if you guys like this shit, we need you to share it, please. Like, it's a big deal.
Like us on Facebook.
We're trying to get this off the ground. We want your guys' input. We want topics you guys want to know about us. We want questions. We want everything. So right now we're gonna do it's like a 5-question thing. Just stupid bullshit questions. Maybe some are more intelligent than others.
Ooh.
Just so that you can get to know us. Eventually, hopefully, this will pull into like a fan questions thing when you guys man the fuck up or woman the fuck up and submit us some questions. You goddamn boner pilots. So I'm gonna ask the most bullshit question on ever.
Oh, okay.
Newman,
yes.
What's your dream job?
Oh fuck. I don't know. Not having to work.
Inside the boss, I have to work.
Not having to work would be my dream job, but I don't know. Basically anything where I can just fucking have enough time in my life to do shit after work. Like,
I mean, what kind of stuff you want to dive into though? Like, what's a means to an end? What's a thing? I mean, what's the thing that you think is going to take you there? Or
well, right now being a fucking helicopter pilot, because that's what I'm going to school for. That shit would be legit.
Yeah.
Being able to fly wherever the fuck I want and renting a helicopter and being like, oh, well, I'm going to go fucking take off to the goddamn Caribbean for a weekend or whatever. I don't know if helicopters can fly that far, but
I don't know. Probably want to get a plane.
Might want to get a plane, but whatever. I could hop from state to state if I have to.
Just steal different helicopters.
No, but helicopter pilot, I mean, musician's always been on the table as far as something that I'd love to do, but that's one of those things where combined with the hard work that you put in, the stars kind of have to align in order for anything to come of it.
Like this podcast.
So fucking like and share.
All goddamn time, but we get people jumping on here trying to support us.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luke Sewell, actually, because
Oh
he's been
yeah,
outstanding motherfucker who's been
yeah. He fucking he
not
made
shy about telling us when we need to hurry up and put fucking episodes out. And
for real. Well, he's
him,
been
him and Cole Woodward, I think, are the two motherfuckers who are putting it out there, who are requesting more from us, encouraging us
on
to
the
put out
daily.
some merch, because some of you guys actually want to, buy some T-shirts that have to do with our hands touching them.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdos.
Gross.
Um,
Yeah, but Luke Sewell,
Yeah.
I told him I'd give him a shout out for being the first one to donate. He donated $50. That's gonna go towards podcast gear or merch. Just kind of gave us a leg up, a head start, if you
it's
will.
really badass, man.
It is, and
It's really appreciated.
he also purchased some Alpha Brain, so he's gonna know the glory that is fucking on its supplements here in a second.
Yeah, dude, I have 3 pills left, and I just saved that shit for rain. Listeners, if you're fans, I'll give you my address. send me Alpha Brain. If you want more podcast gold, I need that shit, guys.
Yeah,
it's like drugs.
I popped my last 3 Alpha Brain right before I hopped in the car to come down here to Texas, and now I'm all
I'm
all
so
out.
focused on this road right now.
I was more focused on being able to stay awake. So I figure if my brain's going all over the place, then I'll be able to stay awake and not fucking crash into a goddamn cow.
Fuck you, cow.
Fuck you and your milk, bitch.
Dude, that I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh shit.
God damn. No, that thing you're talking about being a musician, dude. That's always been like a strangely enticing thing to me too. Even though I don't play an instrument, I'm not good at anything. But it's like I love the energy that's put out when people do shows.
Oh yeah.
And I've had a couple people say I have a good voice when I'm drunk, because maybe they're drunk too, actually, maybe they're just drunk.
They got them voice goggles on.
People when I was drunk. But when I'm drunk, I have the ability to actually push my voice out of, I don't have that anxiety to, not propel my voice, to not, throw it out there. So, driving in your car, everyone thinks they're good, singing and stuff. But
that's where
your Fun Fire song, I've jammed to that shit, and all Alexis on Fire stuff. Being a frontman in a metal band would be
sick as fuck.
Hits. Dude, I'm an introvert. I'm an introverted extrovert, if that makes zero sense to everybody. So it's I'd have a hard time on tour, I think, because I'd be like, yo, bitches, get the fuck away from me. After the show, I'd be like, I'm going to go jerk off in this back room.
So just leave me the fuck alone.
Ever. Yeah.
I'm going to have to start all over if you fucking interrupt me.
God damn it. I was only 4 bumps away.
Yeah. Blue balls for days.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what my dream job would be.
To not work at Boeing anymore?
No, I mean, honestly, it's a means to an end. I'm doing it for a reason. It helped me get the house,
True.
Helped me get some stuff. I've met a lot of badass people. I have a lot of really good friends from work. But my dream job, honestly, is podcasting.
Yeah.
I mean, anything and everything related to podcasting. I'm such a podcast file. I'm so addicted to podcasts consistently. I subscribe to 34 different podcasts. And I listen to all of them pretty religiously. There's a good significant amount of them that I'm if I read the description and it pops to me, then I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
I stopped
going out of your way to fucking
for a while, but I'm all about it sometimes. But dude, I love talking to myself, guys. That's actually what it is. No,
I just love to hear myself talk to myself.
No, I enjoy.
The feedback's made it real. The feedback has made it.
That's the thing.
Legit.
That's the thing. Maybe we're just really narcissistic. Or,
hey guys, come tell us how awesome we are.
Please tell us more. But honestly, just acknowledgement is nice.
Yeah.
When you work all fucking day and then you bust your ass on the weekends too. Sometimes I work for a couple more than 25 days in a row without a day off,
Yeah.
To be acknowledged for something you do that's positive and impacting someone else is really nice.
And outside of work.
Yeah, I like to use a lot of my energy to like to help other people and do other stuff. Like I like to see people smile. I love to make people laugh and tell dick jokes and
Dick jokes for days.
It's nice. Like podcasting is like this happy medium where it's like I get to do good things for people. I get
And
to,
you
like,
get to talk
make
about
people
balls.
happy. I get to talk about balls and dicks and farts and buttholes, and I also get to acknowledge the fact that we're making someone's day better. You know, like
Yeah.
in and out. Like there's some people who are just like they're all about it, and those people who are like, we're fucking 4 or 5 podcasts in. And there's
Yeah.
people who are already just like, I would fucking die for this shit. It's like, oh yeah, let's do more of that. Like it's like a strange drug getting this like just the acknowledgement of like us putting out some good content. And so
Yeah.
like we're gonna strive to do better by that and just have more fun with it and just fucking be ourselves. Cause it's really we're expressing ourselves. You're being Aaron, I'm being Dylan.
Yep.
And like we're gonna dive into the stupid parts where we talk about dumb shit and then the parts where we want to talk about religion, like on the 4th episode for, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We get to balance life out and actually show our true selves to these people who we don't get to talk to enough, all these people who I'm sure we've been close to at a time or another, or even random people on the internet. We get to show them who we are. We get to see who they are through like social media, and it's pretty badass. And like,
it's a good way to connect.
It would be really nice if this thing could kick off, 5 years from now, and I can fucking
do this full time from around the globe.
Yeah, just spend more time trying to design shirts and coffee mugs and teacups because I'm a huge queer and I got to drink tea while I do the podcast.
I'm probably going to start doing that, to be honest, especially if we do them late like we have been, because tea before bed
Shout out
is the
to Throat Coat Tea. Yeah.
Got to keep your throat nice and lubricated.
It's like a jacket for my coat. This is actually North Face tea. It's made by North Face Throat Coat.
Face Throat Coat. It's too expensive for all of you to afford.
Actually, this is Marmot Throat Coat. It's even more expensive than the North Face Throat Coat.
Jesus Christ.
Next time, I'm gonna buy the esophagus jacket by Hardware. God, we're fucking retarded. All right, second question. Who is your favorite Greek god or goddess?
I don't think I fucking pay enough attention to that shit. Hold
Hades.
on. I'm fucking. I feel like he'd be the most metal. No, Is Ares Greek or Roman?
Hey Hades, what band do you listen to? I'm a big fan of 21 Pilots, actually. What? You don't listen to like Slayer or some shit?
No. There's nothing better than reaping souls while listening to fucking a ukulele solo.
I'm a big fan of that new Adele track.
Hello.
It's me. I've been called. Actually, I don't know the rest of the lyrics. So.
She's something about a telephone. I think Hotline Bling kicks in right around there.
That Hotline Bling.
Hello.
Unless it's going out more. Drinking champagne out on the dance floor. Yeah, dog. Drake's my ninja.
That song sucks so much dick. Okay. Greek god.
I like the deaf version though. That video I showed you, the fucking weird scene, dude. He's just like,
yeah, that's pretty good shit. I don't know. Fucking. I don't know enough about Greek gods to really give a shit.
It's a bullshit question. I can pull another one up if you want.
No. I'm gonna come out with a fucking solid answer. Hermes.
Here's the question. Real jeans or jeggings? No, I'm just kidding.
Jeggings, bro. I got them calves that need space to breathe.
Got that booty, dog.
That booty do.
That dude thigh gap. It's covered up by hanging nutsack.
It's like a trap door for the thigh gap.
God damn it.
Motherfucker's dying over there.
Oh, Jesus. Hermes. Is that the one with the thing on his feet?
Yeah, the god of male, I think is what it is. I don't
The god of mail. He is the postal service.
I don't even know if he's a god or
You've
just
got
like a
mail. Like he was so pissed when AOL came out. He's like, "What the fuck is my job now?"
because they still existed and were worshipped when AOL came out.
You've got mail. Fuck you, AOL. This is my job. I have a union.
He got pushed out hard. AOL moved in, then now you got Google, and yeah, he's fucked. Fuck you, Hermes. We want faster mail delivery.
Mail, motherfucker. I used to I took a Myth and Legends class in high school, but I slept through the whole thing, so I can't really pull any out of my ass right now. But
I mean, I used to be all into that shit because it was like, I don't know, it's like the cool thing to do when you're in high school. You're like, yeah, I know all about the Greek gods, bruh.
Yeah, Joseph Campbell.
Yeah, but
Joseph Campbell's a hardcore dude. But
is that the mythology dude?
Huh? Yeah, the Joseph Campbell. He's like a psychologist and mythologist and stuff. He's a really cool motherfucker. Like I'd like to take some time and read some of his books, but they're probably too smart for me.
You just sit there and read the same word like 20 times.
But what is this page actually saying?
Is this in Latin?
No, but I used to read like Carl Jung stuff and things back in the day. Like I used to be all about that when I was in my depressed fucking 18-year-old days.
Maybe that's what it is. When you're depressed and 18, you just want to worship the Greek gods because
that's probably
the Christian God just doesn't understand you.
So much better.
Jesus just doesn't get me.
I think Poseidon.
Yeah,
he's hardcore, and the ocean is a very
hardcore.
So powerful. It's strange.
So
it's something I'm scared
right
of, so I kind of embrace it, I guess. Like, it's something I'm terrified of, so it's like on a list of my, like, things that I aspire to, like, to conquer the ocean.
I'm going to sail across the world, or right off the edge.
Poseidon's just a G, and if I had a trident, like Brick Tamlin, I'd be excited.
So you'd worship either Poseidon or Brick Tamlin.
Kill the guy with the trident.
My favorite Greek god is Brick Tamlin.
Oh my goodness. Here's another one. What's your next tattoo?
All of them. I don't fucking know. It goes back and forth. Like, I always want to get band lyrics tattooed on me, but then I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucking lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
If you had 3 every time I die tattoos, you could have been Chad.
Oh, for real. And fucking mumbled a little bit.
Yeah.
I think my next one, I want to get like an anatomical heart, as hipster as that fucking sounds.
Yeah. On your inner thigh. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No. I'm probably gonna
located
below my heart. I was thinking about getting it on my fucking rib cage, maybe on the opposite side of where I've already got those letters.
How did that feel?
It wasn't as bad as I thought. I mean,
yeah.
It was like an uncomfortable pain. It wasn't like, oh my God, this hurts so much it's unbearable. It's like, oh my God, this fucking, like, it hurts and tickles at the same time, and I'm not a fan of that. So it was a weird sensation, to say the least. But either that...
I only got my forearm, and that didn't really hurt, so...
Yeah. Forearms are pretty solid. They don't hurt too bad.
It was like, dude, yeah, it didn't hurt at all. It was like, there was the one top line of the outline that was painful because it was getting closer to, like, my heroin vein.
Yeah.
But, like, that was the only one where I started to even, like, clench my teeth a little bit. Like, the rest of it, I was just having a conversation with the tattoo chick, like, the whole time. Yeah. Didn't even bother me. Like, I'm a badass, guys.
Yeah, badass. I feel like...
I went to my...
You want to get your what?
You can continue.
Oh, the part that's hurt the most so far, I think, is, like, right on your breastplate. Yeah, like...
Yeah, dude.
That fucking sucks.
I'm get Archer's really detailed face tattooed on my chest when I look less fat, so I'm sure that's gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love my dog, and he will be permanently affixed below my eyeballs on my chest.
So you can always look at his face.
when he's being a little asshole, I'll just be like, why can't you be like he? Why can't you be like him? He's such a good dog.
He just lays there all day. He doesn't need to eat or shit or piss.
Look at him, he's smiling. I don't even have to feed him.
Yeah, asshole. But I was either gonna. I need an economy dog food, dick. I was either gonna get that anatomical heart or the seasons on my fucking as a sleeve, but that's gonna cost some big moolah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start my sleeve next. Either that or I'm gonna get bored and I'm only gonna have like $200.
Yeah, give me $200 worth of tattoo.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get like I want to get like this like very like Washington kind of like mountain piece going all the way up my left arm.
Yeah,
but like have like these like dark humanoids like going up the mountain landscape, like walking up it, like kind of in like a broken line, like it looks like they're all shuffling up to the top.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be really expensive. I know this, but like I know the place that I'm gonna get it done, I think, and like I'm gonna have to book it out soon because it's gonna be a long wait to actually get there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
well, they break it up into manageable pieces. Like my chest piece, I ended up paying like $100 every visit.
Yeah. That'll probably be about, I'm sure. I'd like to do like a significant part when I first do it though. So I know the parts that are gonna hurt is the underarm by my armpit and then like the elbow are gonna be murderous, and the rest of it's probably not gonna be too bad, just because you hit a bag with all these other parts of your body, so they're pretty damaged at this point.
They can take a beating.
Like, I want to get like those like faceless humanoids. Like I saw this dude down in I went down to the Saturday market in Portland one time when I went down there to just get shit faced with my buddies. It was a party.
Good times.
But there was this guy there who you could tell had done like a shitload of psychedelics, and he was drawing like these like humanoid people with like these like fractals behind them and all this craziness. And like when I saw the outline of the person, like it was like genderless and just like I was like, that is super badass. So I kind of want something like that, but like going up towards the top of the mountain, and at the top of the mountain just have like a dark colored circle, just like all black, and like have a being sucked into it. So it's like these humanoids are like slowly like pursuing the top of this mountain, so like as they get it's like higher up, they're all as they're all going up, they're kind of like scaling this mountain at the same time. And like the way I kind of reflects to me is like the stupid when everyone asks what does it mean, what I'm gonna say, it's kind of like
the standard tattoo question.
Like it's like the earth, I guess, or whatever. These people, they're just like pursuing consciousness and knowledge and like furtherment of experience. And as you climb a mountain, you face different things in the way, a fallen
obstacles.
tree or a cliff you have to climb or whatever the fuck. But as you get to the top, there's this kind of like this black hole, and that's some like what we don't understand. It's the next thing we're pursuing.
Yeah.
It's like
the next plane
like
of existence,
or hell, or whatever the fuck, or the universe, or whatever we don't know, man. And that's kind of what that represents. And you see, like people get closer and closer to it as they walk towards it. But like, really, there's a point when you just can't know everything, and you just get sucked into this, and you're just gone, and you just don't know. You really can't know what's beyond that point because there's no people. You look to the top of this mountain and you see these people who you can acknowledge know more than you, or you maybe they don't. Maybe you don't believe that they do, but you acknowledge that they all leave. They're all gone. They're gone, and they're not coming back, and they're not telling you about it. And they're not telling you about it. What's out there? They don't.
Yeah.
There's nobody here who's really died and told us about what's happened. There's no one here who's like, well, guys, so I'm going to write a new book that in 1,000 years, Westboro Baptist Church is going to do this about. But, you just get sucked in and you're just gone and you just don't know what's out there, So I don't know. That's kind of, I really love mountains, and I don't get to spend enough time out there, but I really thoroughly enjoy the nature and looking at it and experiencing it and being in the woods and aimlessly walking around and like I really like people, and I really like knowledge. I really like consciousness and acknowledging I don't know really anything in this world. So like it's the pursuit of that, and like to have a reminder of that when I look to my left side, after I graze over the picture of my dog that's on my chest. Dog consciousness. But I don't know. It's just like a daily motivation for me about the pursuit.
Yeah.
About
Keep grinding.
what books have I read this month? What shit have I laughed at? What people have I impacted? Who have I made smile? You know,
The good shit.
yeah. What have I done, and what can I do more to make a better, more full Dylan? What can I do to make a better podcast? What can I do to have a better house? What can I do to enjoy the people around me more? What can I do to make my dog smile
Yeah.
and not shit in the office? All that stuff.
Yeah.
So there's my next tattoo.
Stop
Oh, I
doing
also
dog
really
things.
want to get kapow tattooed on the bottom of my right foot or my left foot. Not on the bottom, but like on the face of it, like the top
Yeah.
above my toes, where you would like kick a soccer ball with.
Yeah.
So that way, when I head kick people, I can like, they
Kapow.
feel it. It's more embarrassing to them, like it's just kapow or blammo or some shit like that. Some onomatopoeia.
Yeah. That'd be pretty fucking sick.
What do you hope to achieve by 50?
Fuck, so much. Lots.
I
hope to have lived.
Like you just took a fat hit out of a bong. You're just using your vape.
Oh shit.
Oh, bro.
Oh, so much. No, but I mean, I think the biggest achievement is to just live a life that I'm proud of. Like that's the ultimate goal. But like, I'd like to own a house and write some music that means something, and yeah, have some kids, do the whole American dream deal, but mainly just have a fucking life to where I can look back on my deathbed and be like, oh, I wasn't a piece of shit. Like,
Yeah, that's
what it
I
boils down
understand.
to.
Yeah, what do I want to achieve by I'm 50? Thanks for asking me, listeners. What do I want to achieve by Newman's not interacting with me, and I'm a piece of shit. I want to achieve the fact that I have a solid group of friends, and they're still here. That I continue to have that group of friends, including you, that live up here or near me somewhere. That we have like a weekly thing, and we go grab a fucking beer at like a regular bar and do dumb shit. Or I'd also like to achieve the fact that the majority of my money, or that the happiness in my life, is brought through funds generated by the Average Ghost podcast. That would be pretty fucking sweet.
So if we can get that worked out, if we can knock that shit off the list, that'd be cool, listeners.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Not saying give us money, just support us and
share
get other
us.
people to support us.
Like, I don't know if
that way we can get people to sponsor us, and then you guys don't really have to give us any money except when you want to buy the things that we've created.
For real. I don't know if people realize how much the power of a click or comment really has on Facebook, but ever since they revamped their shit, like, pages don't get any play unless they pay for it. Like, you have to pay to advertise your page. Otherwise, people don't really see it unless there's a shitload of comments or likes or shares.
Yeah, they're really fucking with the grassroots system, and that's why we kind of have to give it out to you guys, and we have to be like, yo, if you like this shit, please tell people that you like it and
share
other
the
people.
shit out of it.
Even if you only liked one episode, it's just really nice when we get new traffic on the website, and
that shit makes my day.
We'd hope to be that where there's a day where we're getting over, like right now this month we're shooting for 1,000 views.
We're almost there, by the way. Almost.
We're getting there, yeah, and it's because of you guys. But we'd like to have a consistent basis where we're getting more than that. We want to have
5,000, 10,000,
10,000.
Yeah,
so we'd like to eventually one day reach 1 million downloads. Like it's exciting to get our stupid ideas, whether it be like nothing of real significance. We're not experts in anything, but
no.
I think we're pretty good at making you guys laugh and fucking around.
I feel like we're experts in the human condition, and that's about it. But that's one thing that's hard for a lot of people to talk about, is just what it is to exist and be a normal goddamn human being.
Yeah. I think we're all experts in it, though. And you just have people have an issue with discussing. But it's like, even if we're not talking about anything, if you guys enjoy this, please do share it. And, shout out to anybody who fucking writes a review on iTunes. If you like this shit, please write a review on iTunes. iTunes is a big way that we're going to get new listeners, and that's a big way that we're going to be able to put out better content, get new equipment, and, be able to, where we can actually, maybe have, I don't know, just we'd have better better ability to produce like higher. What's the word I'm looking for? Higher quality. Like podcasts, and we can put out, cooler shit for you guys. We can maybe look into putting out like vlog series, which I know Colby wants to help like produce like some vlogging type stuff. We can see the behind the scenes, even though at this point it's just me sitting in my fucking office with a MacBook in front of me and
I'm sitting
microphone.
I'm sitting in a fucking guest room with my setup on top of my dog crate.
Yeah, but we'd like it to be at a point where, we actually get to do cool shit and maybe do like podcast meetups where we fly fucking Aaron out to Washington and we grab a beer and stuff and
find a bar that we can do a fucking podcast in live so you guys can come chill with us and bullshit.
Badass. That would be so sick.
So sick. Few quick things. We're looking into doing some local band exposure shit. So
sure,
if you're a band that's interested in getting some exposure on this podcast, just email us at Aaron, AARON, @averageghosts.com. Hit me up. Let me know what your band's about, some links to songs and shit, and I'll put it in the intro and the outro and then give you guys a huge shout out, and we'll kind of cross-expose. You guys share the podcast to your fans, we'll share you to our fans, and blow up together. But yeah, that's something that we're looking into doing, so hit us up.
Yeah, dude. Super stoked on that. Where are we at time-wise on the podcast?
55.
55. Also, we're getting pretty fucking close, man. That's
yes. Another thing I wanted to touch on is we harped on the iTunes reviews and shit like that, but likes and listens and all that shit, it's great, but the best metric for, like, if we were to get somebody to interview on the show or anything like that, is tangible evidence of listenership. So the more you review, the more you rate us, all that shit, it brings in higher quality content. So we'll be able to interview people because they saw, these people have a solid following and people like it. Other than you talking to us, that's the only way we know that you guys liked it. So yeah, iTunes rating, big, huge, important thing.
Yeah, it would be super killer for you guys to do that shit. Just talk about how I'm a dime piece and how Aaron is like a beautiful woman with a beard.
Woo!
Yeah, dude. So I think so we're pretty close to closing this out then, huh?
Yeah.
So we do have a couple more segments that we will be introducing over the next couple podcasts, but I think we are going to introduce a major part of the podcast, and this is going to be, instead of fan questions, you guys asking us, we're going to ask you some shit.
Yes.
So if you suffered through this whole podcast, and thank you, because most of it was just us shouting out and asking you to do more things, even though all you want to do is download. I know, you lazy bitches. Just hit the fucking share button. It's not that hard.
It isn't, and it means so much.
And go to the website and just do fun things like that. All of the fun things.
We're
looking to do some revamping on the website too, so it won't be just dedicated to
mill spousing.
Mill spousing. It'll reflect us a little bit more. We'll hopefully get some bios up there and stuff.
Yes.
But we're gonna do. So we did this on the 3rd episode. Mm-hmm. We did this thing called the cliffhanger.
The woo
cliffhanger. Yeah. So what this is we're gonna ask you guys a question, and we're gonna blast it out on Facebook and
Twitter.
We want you guys to give us some detailed responses, and we're gonna open up the show next time
with your responses
to the question.
Oh, and okay, yes.
Oh, sorry. What were you saying? Yeah, no. I mean, we can do our answers to the question live here, but I think people will be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" It's easy for us to talk about our answers to the questions when we got some feedback from other people. They'd be like, "Oh, well,"
so we can steal all their great ideas.
Yeah, that one. No, but so this is what we're gonna be asking you guys.
Here is the question of the day.
Zombies. Fucking zombies. All you guys are probably fans of The Walking Dead. If you aren't, go fuck yourself, because that dumb. Shit is fucking magnificent. Rick Grimes for life.
Coral.
Coral. All those dad joke memes are classic.
Oh,
but
fuck.
we're going to be asking you guys, give us some detailed responses. You don't have to name person, places, or things that you're going to join up with, because if you think this shit's really going to happen, you probably don't want us to know all of it.
I mean, we can come chill with you. We'll do a post-apocalyptic podcast.
We'll do it through those little those tin cups
with strings.
With string. It'll just go out to my listeners all over the place. What would you do? What supplies? Like, I don't know. To give you some ideas, what's the 2 guns you're gonna carry around? I don't know. Are you a melee dude? Are you gonna go melee?
You're gonna be a medic and try and heal everybody.
Are you preparing for it? Are you that kind of dude who's like, oh, maybe I like to go on runs once a week because I think zombies are going to eat my face and dick off?
That's why I started losing all my weight. I was like, oh, shit.
Fucking zombies, man!
It's a great weight loss plan.
What's the first store you're going to go to? Are you going to break into a Costco, or are you like, hey, I want my girl to have all this jewelry, so fuck actually living. I'm going to go break into Kate jewelry.
I want sparkly shit.
Or are you what is that? I was just about to say. Or do you just actually want to just go run up to a dude and have him bite you, and then just like hide that shit and run into the shopping mall before it actually all breaks out, and then when you turn, you just start murking people?
Yeah,
it's like, fuck you,
because you're a fucking
you piece of shit
asshole.
Like hippies, it's like this violent consumerism has to end. We just really need to do something about.
So I'm gonna become a zombie.
We need to respect agriculture, and we need to hug trees, and we need to only use lube made from organic vegetable glycerin, and we need to...
Oh my god. We need to switch to an all-human diet because it's better for the environment.
It's all natural.
Oh my
all these
god.
people are natural. No, that's a test tube, baby. Sorry, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Tainted. All right. That's our question. What would you do in the zombie apocalypse?
Hit us up.
Are you just gonna say fuck it?
Oh, go ahead.
You're gonna shoot for the moon.
Shoot for the moon and live in a Costco. So hit us up with your answers on the Average Ghost Facebook page at facebook.com/Average Ghosts, or hit us up on Twitter at AVG Ghosts. So hit us up with your answers, and we will give you our answers and some solid, if there are any listener answers, we will give you some of our favorite listener answers on the next podcast. But
blast this shit up, and we're gonna be doing another episode for you guys. We'll have a little shitty Christmas special and make Aaron sing a Christmas carol.
I don't know any Christmas carols on fucking guitar, so
learn one,
you're fucked.
You better start working on Jingle Bells, you cocksucker. Just do like the metal version. Like, I cannot scream right now.
All the jingles are gonna be fucking. Coated. All the jingles are gonna be pinch harmonics. Whee!
North Face throat coat. I can't get any raspiness in my voice
because it's so perfectly coated and prepared for winter.
Coats. It's wearing so many jackets. Burlington Throat Coat Factory.
Wearing all the jackets that no one can afford.
Goddamn. All right, we'll bust this shit out on Facebook, and you guys have a fun fucking Christmas. We'll get back to you that day. Enjoy your family. Enjoy some eggnog mixed with
peace and love. Bourbon. I'm about to actually go grab a cup of that here right now.
Eggnog or bourbon?
Both. Eggnog mixed with bourbon.
Oh, nice.
But yes, thank you for joining us on the 5th episode.
Yeah, this has been the 5th episode of the Average Ghost Podcast. Later, bitches.
Later.